Hey guys, Jinlux here, back with our blind playthrough of Blasphemous. So last time... Changed my volume a little bit. We found 3 separate areas. This, I believe, is the one we're supposed to go to, Mercy Dreams, because there was a little, yeah, there was like a little, cutscene, I guess, or something. So what I want to do is go back and maybe do Bridge of the Three Calvaries. Just to see. Just to see what the deal is. Yes. Wait, why can we not, Oh, that's why. Okay. I mean, I knew there was a gate there, but I was like, why is it not showing on the, Wow, excuse me. On the map. I don't really need to break any of that stuff, but man, I keep hitting the map button a second time to close the map, and that doesn't work. Wasteland of the Buried Churches. Yeah, there was a few of them. And we don't want to fall, I don't think. Alright, let's... A little too... too early. Oh, that worked. Huh, I didn't see the lightning though, so I guess maybe I was closing my eyes. Alright, back through here. Yeah, or we could try going up into the winter area, but well, that's fine. This is fine. It's this way, right? Yeah. Wasteland of the Buried Churches. Great name. There we go. Oh, Jeff is going away. I knew it. I knew he wasn't gonna last. Sorry, Mellow Cat. I knew it, though. It's okay. He doesn't like... well... he didn't like me leaning on him, I suppose. Alright, so again, the giant is gone. That's good. There we go. Oh, you dinguses. It's very strange also, those perfect riposts or something like that. They riposte. They sure, well, inventory. Oh yeah, okay, do we want to do this? Boost the blocking stance, increases duration, expose the pin. Let's try it. That is a little longer. I guess it's fine. It's not a huge... it's not a huge deal. If I fire it off too fast, then it'll be a problem. That's so great. Oh. Well, okay, is this the right way then? Another big-ass door. Well, let's see what this dude says.
He aquí la puerta en cuyo bronce se perpetúan los calvarios de los elegidos por el milagro.
Here lies the door on whose bronze the ordeals of those chosen by the miracle are perpetuated.
En ella, el arte de las imágenes para su culto y devoción requieren el auxilio del ornamento.
On it, for the art of these images to be worshipped and revered, ornamentation must take place. Indeed. Also, Is Diogenes, I don't remember the dude's name, something like that. Is he naked? I think he's naked. For the art of these images to be worshipped and revered, ornamentation must take place. So they're like, hey, it's not our choice that we're making everything look all, you know, like an idol or whatever. It's just, we want people to worship these things. That's why we have to do it. We're not, you know, I didn't choose the thug life chose me. I didn't want to make these things out of gold. But, I mean, you know, in order to worship them, that's what you guys need.
Su esculpida santidad nos observa rígida desde lo alto, pero es el relieve de bronce lo que dictamina quién es digno de cruzar bajo su adornado arco.
His sculpted holiness watches us rigid from on high, but it is the relief of the bronze that dictates who is worthy of passing under its adorned arch.
Encuentra a los santos rostros, y el bronce lo sabrá.
Find the holy visages. It's kind of a weird word. Visage. It's like a face. And the bronze will know.
Pues caprichosos son los deseos del milagro.
For fickle are the wishes of the miracle.
He aquí la puerta en cuyo en ella su esculpida encuentra pues capricho.
Okay. So this is where you're supposed to go, but you know, you need to find the souls of the four lords or whatever before you can get through here. Got it. I'll put, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I put it past? No. That's fine. Question mark as in, like cause otherwise I'm gonna get lost and then I'll be like, where have I not gone? Oh, I haven't gone here. Alright, let me take a drink of my... Kind of tired, so I made myself the wrong thing to do, which is more caffeine, but like this is that protein shake stuff that I have had a while back with the espresso powder in it. So it's basically 2 cups of coffee plus some protein, so it should be good. I mean, it is good, but you know. I just have to drink a ton of water after this, because I've only had a little water as well, so you know. All right. There we go. Bam. Nice. See, that looked particularly like the screen shook, but maybe that was just coincidence. I'm gonna wait for the dude to go farther away. Actually, I think that's a woman. It looks like breasts. This whole thing is very strange. Alright, so we can't go that way. Let's try going up. Not perfect on the timing. Alright. Not that way. This way. I'll just work on being better at the timing. Oh, here's like a church bell. Alright. That's fine. Okay, what is this? Radius of Helzer the Poet. So these are all bones. How many bones are we gonna get? Oh, that's the wrong one. The work of the poet John Clark Helzer had a sadly posthumous success, especially his poem to the red leaf. The poem was found next to his corpse, severed by a fallen tree. Huh. Yeah. So phalanx. I assume these are all like fingers? And this is like the sort of the biggest bone right before your wrist, the biggest bone in your hand right before your wrist, and then this is the radius. Wait. Humerus. Radius is the one in the arm, right? And then ulnar. I know it's radial artery, but for some reason I couldn't remember what the bone itself was. Interesting. So you do have to like hit X every time. Well, hello. What the heck is this thing? It's like an entombed thing. I assume it's not an enemy. Yeah.
Corazón contrito y humillado sea, penitente en el silencio. Estáis ante lo que queda de Gémino.
Contrite and humiliated be the heart, penitent one in silence. You stand before what remains of Gemino.
No os preocupéis por mí. El frío es misericordioso, pues nos alivia el dolor y nos adormece para llevarnos hacia la muerte.
Oh, do not fret for me. The cold is merciful, for it relieves our pain and numbs us before it leads us to our deaths. Yeah, this is harsh.
Puede que el milagro del que hablaban los demás haya llegado a mí, aquí, en este férreo sepulcro, haciendo que el desamparo dure más y más.
Such great acting, voice acting. Perhaps the miracle the others spoke of has come to me, here in this iron tomb, lengthening distress more and more. It was a very, what's her name? Mother Teresa. You know, oh, the celebrities loved her, and oh, so holy, and all this stuff. You know, she took all that money and just built churches with it. And the churches consisted of... I assume she was Catholic as well, because she believed... It's funny, because I don't think any of these celebrities would actually support her if they knew what she stood for, because she believed in suffering leading the way to Jesus. So it's not... Like, so when we went in, we saw the kissers of the wounds and all the people, like, on the floor and stuff like that, that's basically what her thing was. She's like, okay, we're going to build these churches or these shelters, but it's just... You're going to get a mat on a floor and a blanket. Because we don't want you too comfortable, because the more you suffer, the closer you are to Jesus. And it's like, we'll just give you enough to keep you alive. And, you know, that's... So it's kind of effed, but, you know, it just reminds me of this lengthening distress more and more. It's like suffering is the way to... It's penitence, right? That's why this is the penitent one. It's like, you suffer, and that's how you get into God's good graces, I suppose.
A comprometido lugar dirigís vuestra marcha, donde lo helado se abraza con lo ardiente en comunión.
To a promised land you direct your march, to the place where the frozen and the burning embrace in communion.
Dejadme pediros el favor de traerme unas gotas de los óleos que una vez salieron de estos olivos helados y acabaron abrasando los rostros de todo piadoso que llegaba a la cima.
Okay, he was asking about... The top line's kind of off the screen, but let me ask you a favor. Bring me a few drops of the oil from the icy olive trees, the ones that ended up scorching the faces of every pious person who ever reached the summit.
Dejadme sentir ese dolor como mi última voluntad, antes de que sea demasiado tarde para mí.
As my last wish before it is too late for me, let me feel that pain. These people are all crazy, but then again, who are we to judge? Our world is pretty insane as well.
Toma esto.
Take this. You've acquired empty golden thimble.
Ahora dejad que mi brazo entumecido se convierta en una rama más de este olivo marchito.
Now, let my numbed arm become another branch of this withered olive tree.
Daos prisa. Todavía siento la llamada.
Hurry up, I can still hear the call.
Dejadme pediros el
Yep.
favor.
You drops the
de traerme
oils.
unas gotas de los óleos que una vez alejado me sentí
Okay. Alright. Quest item, empty golden thimble. Thimble adorned with gold, carrying an inscription that reads, Only cold gold can carry the redeeming oil. Number 1. A young villager named Aurea had such a beautiful and pious face that even as a child, statue sculptors took her as a model for their creations. Her face became so recognizable that little by little, people took her as the living, breathing image of divinity, until it reached a point where they ended up taking her out on procession and even replacing their own images. Such was the fervor around her that she could not bear to be mistaken with the divinity, and burned her face with boiling oil to gift her pious beauty to God, and took up the habits of a convent. So she became a nun, like nuns habit. Wow. But yeah. Alright, so I kind of want to help this dude, even though helping him means hurting him more before he dies. But that's... What is this? What is this hanging thing? It looks like a skeleton, but isn't it? See, there you go. He's whipping himself. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, more of those. Oh! Okay. For some reason, I was thinking the rock there was... like I couldn't run into it. I don't know why I thought that. I didn't think it would... that I'd pass through and fall to my death. It's not how my brain... It's not how my brain interpreted it, but, and he sees us again. He's like, oh, okay. Ah, see, two. All right. Yep. There we go. Oh, and see, this is gonna be... Yep, cool. Is this a door, though? It is. Is this a trap? Is this... Incense garlic. Okay. Quest items. Well, we do have an incense thing, right? Oh, but I guess, well, these are relics. Alright. Bulb white as bone, very hard to find. Its intense aroma, reminiscent of sandalwood, is only noticeable on rainy days, betraying its hiding place. It was sought after by herbalists with the best sense of smell for its miraculous properties. Confessions of Tirso, Part 6. Ever since then, our pious kisses have saved hundreds from the affection of the miracle that ravages these lands, and from then on our congregation has been called that of the Kissers of Wounds. Save hundreds from the affection of the miracle. Yeah, very... like, some people love it, some people don't. It's called the miracle, but it is pretty horrible. It's like... oh, you... oh, wow, they knock you off, do they? Okay. I guess I have to... oh, see, yeah, that does... Well, what is that up there? I don't know if I'll be able to make that jump. Okay, well. So this is you. Maybe I should have kept holding to the left instead of just straight falling to my death, but, you know. No one ever accused me of being smart. And here comes Jack. Ready to give a helping hand to, you know, to gamers that don't need to be distracted, right? You know, oh my gosh. Listen, you. Come on. Come on, you. Come on, you. Oh, you. You are a crazy one. I'm not gonna bring the thing down just yet. So, I don't know, the whole concept of Christianity, like I know, I see like threads online every so often where people are like, oh, Binding of Isaac's so hardcore, Christianity's bad, LOL, right? And I'm just like, that's not okay. All right, try harder, weirdo. I don't know, it's just, this is like old school, Old Testament stuff where, you know, every tribe has a god. Like, God himself is, he doesn't call him fake, he's just like, don't have any other gods before me. You know, because I'm a jealous god, I'll punish sins to the 4th and 5th generation. You know, because everybody basically had their tribe's god. And they were all, it's kind of like, you know, Greek gods, except, you know, you would be like, oh, I worship Zeus, I worship Hercules, whoever. Like, they would each have their sort of patron god. But they were all, you know, kind of crap. They were all assholes. Like, God himself was like, it's not about being moral, it's about obedience, right? That was the whole Binding of Isaac thing, which is where the game gets its name from. And I might get some of this wrong, but it's where God commands Abraham to sacrifice his son, his firstborn son, to prove his loyalty. And at no point is you know, does Abraham stand up and be like, oh, human sacrifice is wrong? You know, it's not a test of his morality, right? Because if it was, the correct answer would be, no, I'm not going to do what you want. Instead, he's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Later, I think they say, is it Romans or something, where they're like, oh, you know, oh, he did that because he didn't really believe God would follow through. It's like, doesn't matter. I mean, that's BS anyway, but his devotion to God, you know, if I'm like, hey, kill your child to prove your devotion to me, you'd be like, no, that's a horrible thing to do. Which is the proper response if I'm testing your morality. But if I'm testing your obedience, you know, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like, God is pretty twisted. There's also the idea that, what is it, the fall, where Satan supposedly tried to take over and God cast him down. It's like, well, what if Satan succeeded? You know, what if this Bible is written with, you know, Satan pretending to be God or something, you know what I mean? Like, if God is truly moral, then why would he have commanded people to do this stuff? Right, Jack? Why are you so weird? You know I love your face. You are a crazy kid. Oh, you can't even see him right now. He's like... I don't know. It's interesting. It's kind of an interesting thing, and I'm kind of tired. Kind of tired, Jack. I'm really trying to do this, Jack, baby. You are in the way. Okay, let's... you know, because he's wandering around, he's like, oh, I need pets, but... it's a problem. The love of a cat. Yup. The love of an attention whore. It's funny too. So I'm watching right now I'm publishing my Star Tropics videos, and I don't really drink anymore. But those I recorded around Thanksgiving when I think I got sick, but not as bad as like other people that I work with. So I was like, I just felt like crap. I was supposed to go over to somebody's house. I'm gonna keep Pen Jack until he runs away, but trying to make it interesting while we wait. Yeah, so I felt like sick. I had to cancel. And I hadn't drank for like a couple of months. And I was like, well, you want me to bring anything over for dinner? He's like, yeah, bring some beer. Bring your favorite beer. So I was like, well, I don't really drink anymore, but I'll get something. And I did. I found some, like a chocolate stout, like some kind of seasonal beer. It was like 12%, which was crazy. So I drank some of that. Got, because I couldn't go over there. And then I'm like, well, now I have this beer that I guess I'll drink. Got pretty wasted, actually. And, I realized one of the reasons maybe I benefit from not drinking was because, I don't know if I just get emotional or I started like I ramble anyway, but I started rambling about, I don't even completely remember, but it's always about, you know, either like it's kind of how people should stand up more for themselves, you know? And so I think it was something about like all these people giving words power, like the N-word and stuff like that. And I'm like, if you let that bother you, if it becomes this thing that takes your power away and gives it to some inanimate thing, and then you're at the mercy of other people because you're expecting other people to, you know, change their words so that you're not offended rather than just not being offended. And that leads to, which is true, by the way, that's the problem, is everyone expects other people to have their best interests at heart, and that isn't good, because the stuff that I see at work where doctors will prey upon people is pretty awful, you know, and so that all that stuff kind of comes out when I drink, apparently. So it's like, maybe I should cut back on the old alcohol, or maybe not get super drunk. I don't know. I was pretty into the cups. 12% for a beer is no frickin' joke. It's like 3 beers. All right, so Jack has laid down. He's gonna run away in like 2 minutes. Okay, then. Alright, well, then I get whacked in the face with a rock. Okay. Where did I die? There. Okay, see, this is gonna be It's gonna be a real pain in the ass, actually. My god, how did I get over there the first time? Must have timed it perfectly. There we go. That's like... Alright, more people in cages. Oh, you. Alright, so I don't... Something tells me you can't parry it because it's coming from below, but... I don't even know what those things are, like human slugs? Human-animal hybrids? Let's use one of these. Dude with the hammer wearing a dress or something? Whoa. Okay. Neat. They explode into flames. Ouch. Right on. There we go. Still good just because. So it is interesting that they're up. Oh crap, I didn't Alright, so there is something down here and up there. Okay, a bell with a body hanging to it. Let's go back up. Graveyard of the Peaks. The wind, huh? Oh, it does move you. Well, okay. Oh, okay. Look at these big things in the background. It's like a pillar with... Okay, cool. Cool. That means it's probably safe in here. Pillar with, like, stuff carved in it. What is this? It's like a merchant's tent or something. Oh, literally an item shop though, because there's a heart right here. An eye, something, and... I mean, I think this is a heart. I assume these are like, not collectibles, but probably rosary things or something like that. Let's talk first.
Cautivos del milagro seamos, penitente.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one.
Que no os extrañe encontrar a esta mercader aquí. Este antiguo oficio me requiere en todo lugar donde pueda obtener gratos beneficios.
Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. This ancient occupation requires me to be wherever I can. To be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits. It's not great English, but it's okay. Requires me to be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits.
Llamadme Candelaria, pues lo que vendo haría que vuestros ojos se encendieran como las altas candelas.
Call me Candelaria, for what I would sell would make your eyes light up like the high bonfires. But I think bonfire was candela. Right, so Candelaria, Candela, makes sense.
No os pediré moneda alguna. Con esas lágrimas prohibidas que portáis, me sobraría.
I will not ask you for any money whatsoever. Those forbidden tears you shed would be more than enough for me.
Adelante, posad vuestros ojos oscurecidos en este valioso género.
Go ahead, cast your darkened eyes over these valuable treasures. So presumably the 2758 is what we purchase with. That makes sense.
Cautivos del milagro.
Okay.
Esto es todo un tesoro para mí. Su valor supera en gordo lo que pido por ello.
This is a This is a precious treasure to me. Its value goes far beyond what I ask for it.
Vista de negro luto si os intento embaucar.
And may I don mourning black if I'm trying to deceive you. Ember of the holy cremation. Ember crystallized through a long-forgotten ritual. It retains some of the heat of a bonfire lit on a different land. Tempers the heart, increasing the defense of whoever carries it. You want to buy the object for 5,000. No. I don't have enough anyway.
Os ofrezco aquí otra cosa tan brillante como la primera estrella de la noche.
What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night. I assume all these are expensive because they're... Well, I mean, they're relics or permanent upgrades. They're not like... It's not like consumables.
Y que mi Hakai, si digo mentira, se queden sin luz.
And may my eyes be blinded if I am lying. I noticed that her sack has like flashing stuff, like gold items and all that. But why is it flashing like as if it's something I can strike? I'm not going to, because I feel like that would be bad. She'd be like, oh, you do that? Oh, well, now I'm raising my prices, or you're banned or something. Let's see. Calcified Eye of Erudition. Eyeball belonging to Alavaraz the Scribe, who glimpsed the truth hidden to so many other eyes. Its strong scrutiny reveals the vital essence of enemies. Shows their life? I'm gonna say no, not yet. What about these?
Os ofrezco aquí otra cosa tan brillante como la primera estrella de la noche.
Same, offering lustrous to the first star of the night.
Y que mi Hakai, si digo mentira, se queden sin luz.
Yep. Torn bridal ribbon. This soft white ribbon used during marriage ceremonies has been torn, thus destroying its delicate embroideries. One of the three remains of an unfinished ceremony. The wounds inflicted by a broken oath rarely ever find healing. Ouch. One of the three remains of an unfinished ceremony. Do you want to buy the object? What does it do, though? Wounds inflicted by a broken oath. So it's... I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll buy the two things. I was really hoping to buy the other upgrades for our combat, but I don't know what these things do necessarily, and, you know, sure. Torn bridal ribbon. Okay.
Os ofrezco aquí otra y que mi Hakai.
Yep. Okay. All right. Calcified Eye. This other one, it's 5,000. All right, so let's take a look. It's a rosary bead. Eyeball belonging to Alvaraz the Scribe, who glimpsed the truth hidden to so many other eyes. Stony scrutiny reveals the vital essence of enemies. His body was immobilized, and amid cries of repentance, his skin began to turn whiter and whiter until it finally became limestone. As he was about to become a complete statue, in a final sigh, his tears softened one of his eyes, that he managed to separate himself from the rest of the body by falling to the ground. Then we discreetly moved her rigid body of lime from her cell. Wait. From her cell? To the lower parts of the architectural, along with the other forbidden statues. We put a wide loom over her so that no one else would know that under her would sleep, punished by the miracle, the great scribe. Yeah, the translation's a little bit awkward. I'm not... Okay. Okay. Because it's a him, and then it's a her all of a sudden. Under her would sleep the great scribe. I don't... Okay, well, anyway. Let's unequip this one, because I don't... And then we'll equip this. Because the occasional, like, destroying stuff, the occasional, like, couple Tears of Atonement. I mean, maybe it adds up. I bet it probably does, but we'll see. Okay, so what is... Oh, and it's a quest item. That's unexpected. Okay, lore. Number 1. Yes, brother, it's been a long time since I stopped officiating nuptials. Since the day those three sisters embraced each other praying. Since the day they asked the miracle itself to help them avoid such a holy bond. Ooh. That seems bad. Those three sisters embraced each other since the day they asked the miracle itself to help them avoid such a holy bond. That seems like a bad thing to ask. Oh, hey, I know I'm supposed to get married. It's probably like an arranged marriage or something, and they're like, yeah, we want to get out of this. It's like, that's... It's like those wishes that, you don't see the side effects of at first. Alright, so... I'm gonna put the little chest symbol, because... Merchant, I guess? Unless, maybe that's what this is? I don't know. Elevator. Okay. Graveyard of the Peaks. Why? Oh, it does move. Oh, there goes that thing. Oh. Okay. Well then. Remove that one. We'll put another one like right there. Well then, let's go back up. So that's what those... Oh wait, can we, do you want to give incense garlic? I guess.
Misericordioso seáis, penitente. Con vuestra aportación la obra de esta cofradía continúa.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on. I mean, it specifically said something about Tirso, about him, so... You've acquired linen cloth. Alright.
El tiempo es fuera atrás, pero si vuestra penitencia os lleva bajo compungido...
Yep. Okay, what is... Another quest item, though. A useless rag that seems to slightly vibrate at times, emitting an unintelligible buzz. The affliction sometimes leaves its mark on mundane-looking objects, unable to reveal the miracle under its mantle of corruption. Strange. Febrile as he was, febrile means like feverish, he hardly noticed that someone had sat down next to him. A gentle hand patted a white cloth on his forehead. It was a fabric of the utmost softness which allowed light through it as if it were a sheet of paper, and was soaking his feverish sweats and providing such relief that he could not help but fall asleep. When the cloth was soaked, the nun got up and handed it to the Mother Superior, adding, With this, we will be able to have his confession. Presumably confession as in terms of, well, sin, but it's still bad. Confession as in crimes against the state versus confession, crimes against God. Alright. That's what this does then. Yep, and it doesn't make any sense, kind of like Iron Keep in DS2. It's like, you know, should I just go for it? Well, we did get it, but, you know. Does it still count? Yeah, we got a little. Wait, hang on. Yep, 4 out of 38. Okay. Oh, and that it shows you your thing. Right on. Oh, and there's something up there too. Well, Oh, I can. Interesting. Knot of rosary rope. Let's see. Rope knot made from the threads of habits of monks deceased in ancient times. I wonder if we can use this to get more rosary slots. Wow. Engracia was her name. Her rosaries were the prettiest of all Custodia. The most prestigious priests and bishops frequented her workshop, and even our very holiness Escribar commissioned her. Such was her mastery that a rosary crafted by old Engracia was unparalleled in beauty, delicacy, and perfection. Word spread that a rosary that was not made by her would not receive divine blessing, and prayers would not be heard, and besides, that would be a sin. This caused all the others to become banned by the Holy Mother Church, and those so-called false rosaries were sought and burned. Someone who kept a deceitful rosary would be severely punished, sometimes even accused of heresy. Then we all began to wonder what would become of the rosaries when Engracia was no longer with us. You know, especially the word heresy, it's very almost iconic of Warhammer 40k, but that's, you know, sort of the I don't know, the ceremony of this is very similar to the, I mean, the Imperial cult in Warhammer 40k. It's very much this. I mean, kind of, but more. You know, it's they believe in the God Emperor and, you know, heresy. You either believe what we believe or you're a heretic. You know, this stuff's very dark. But it's not that far off. I mean, you look at there's like stuff talks about, like, you know, cleanse your sin by washing yourself in the blood of the lamb. It's like, that's pretty messed up when you basically consider that you're a terrible person, you're a sinner, and the way to get rid of your sin is to find an innocent creature, the lamb. I mean, the lamb is, it's supposed to be Jesus, right? But I mean, they would do this with actual lambs as well. You know, you find a lamb, kill it, wash yourself in its blood, and that is supposed to, because it's innocent, you are extracting your own sin into the blood. It's like, I don't know. It's like you're giving your own evil to someone else. You know, it's like if you're holding 2 live grenades, you're going to give someone else one of them so that you don't get blown up twice. You just both get blown up once. It's, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, when you really think about religion and how twisted some of these Bronze Age things are, it's pretty rough. All right, so where is... Oh, neat. Immaculate bead. Rid of guilt. Yay. Presumably that's so you can get that thing, and if you fall, you know. Simple bead devoid of purpose. Its pristine surface has never been soiled by fervent fingers. What does it do? Devoid of purpose? I have something for you, and for you alone, revealed the gypsy to a monk who had just stopped his donkey, as she uncovered a white stone possessing a strange beauty. It comes from the darkness of the ocean floor. Contemplate its purity. Look at its immaculate white, its virgin brilliance. What could be purer than this for your rosary, brother? Yeah, that's... I mean, it's very tempting, isn't it? Does it do anything? Is it like a story thing? Is it like, what was it? The old witch's ring in the first Dark Souls? Oh yeah, and there's a... Okay. Where it's like you put it on and it does something, but you don't know what it does. Alright, how much time do we have left? Let's, I don't know why I did that, but it's fine. Right. Oh, it is in here. Well. Maybe we can get it from going out here. Right. I want to see... Yeah, I don't want to get shot, so let's go back in this way. Graveyard of the Peaks. Well. Okay. Is it going to attack us? Okay, well. Ah. Okay, well, ow. Okay, I was like, do they come back at least? Because... Oh, they do. Just... What is this? Is this a trap or what? Oh, yep. It's an enemy. Oh, and that's cool. The crying person in the background. Let's, yeah, we're gonna... So... I mean, defense is good. I don't know if I necessarily need that. but it is nice to see. So we'll keep it for now. All right. All right, guys. Well, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Oh yeah, collectibles, because the symbol is all like bones. Excuse me. Thank you, like I said, thank you so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Excuse me, burping a little bit. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do respond to all of them. It usually takes me a couple days, though. If you like the video, please give it a like. It does... I think it helps. I'm sure it does. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's actually going to be the protein coffee espresso shake. Tastes good. It's probably terrible for you. It's got sucralose, I think, in it, and that's... I'm always a little hesitant with those fake sugars. They just seem unnatural. And, like, especially, you have regular sugar, which is terrible for you. Then you have the artificial sweeteners, and those completely change your gut bacteria, and that's where you get your immune system from. People don't realize this. They think it's all like the nose, but it's your gut bacteria, mostly, which can probably give you immune issues and other stuff, or weaken your immune system, who knows. And then there's this stuff, which who even knows what it is? You know, we don't know the long-term effects of any of this stuff, but I suspect it's terrible for us. That's just what I would guess. So yeah, try and avoid it, but I tried the stuff and I still have the bag of the thing, so I'm gonna use that up and then not buy any more once I'm done with it. Still, it does taste good and it's coffee-ish. It's got protein in it, so it's not like soda. It has redeeming features. So, but that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.